Hello, and welcome back to Evergreen Reptiles, an educational and informative reptile YouTube channel. Been really busy. We had fair going on. Fair was very successful, had a lot of reptiles show up this year. And as you can probably notice, this is not one of my normal reptiles. This is Baulder, spelt B-A-U-L-D-U. It's Icelandic, I believe I spelt that right. It means god of light and brightness. And he was someone I fell in love with when I saw him. There was someone at the fairgrounds who needed to get rid of a few snakes, and I ended up picking him up to breed with Autumn. I don't remember if I mentioned, but Autumn has been going through some egg-bound issues, and it looks like she's luckily through the woods. She just ate 2 days ago after not eating for 4 months, so that's something to always keep in mind, is just be patient with the process. The veterinarians know what they're doing, and luckily it looks like she's out of the woods. So with that in mind, I'm going to be breeding this little guy. Well, he's not really little. He's the same age as Autumn, but males are smaller. But he is a Vanilla Scream Yellow Belly. Belly's not really yellow, but he's kind of white. I think that's pretty much the vanilla that kicks it out. But we are going to be breeding him with Autumn and seeing what happens, and hopefully we don't end up with another egg-bound situation. He's pretty shy. When you got a lot of movements that scare him. What is that on your chin? He's got something on his chin. I think it's just a hole. I just want to make sure he doesn't have no mites or nothing. Looks like he's good. Looks like some dirt. But he's pretty skittish. He's easy to handle. He's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful snake. I don't know if you can tell, but he's got a lighter color eye. And it looks like he likes the camera. Lighter color eye than the royal ball. It's more brown than black or anything. But planning on buying a new cage for Autumn, and Autumn's over here hanging out, so we'll be breeding her and him and hopefully be getting some pretty babies out of it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and I will make sure to post a lot of videos about the process and everything I do, and everyone can follow along and see how my process ends up turning out. I'm hoping for it to turn out pretty successful, and I'm hoping to have babies ready to sell by next August, which should be pretty easy because he is a proven breeder, so he has bred before. He's got multiple babies out there, so hopefully he'll produce for us as well. Yeah, not much going on. Fair was a success. We had 4 kids. Only one had snakes. Yeah, see, he's real jumpy. He finds one thing he doesn't like. I've also noticed, so he was raised in a box, like those slide-out boxes that a lot of owners do, whereas all my animals are in terrariums, and he does not understand the glass. He does not like it. He doesn't like being put in the glass box. I don't think he likes being in a big space, which is a little strange, but it is what it is. But he's got to stay in a terrarium because that's what I like to do for my reptiles. Yeah, so he's going to try to give us some babies. We're going to go ahead and put him back. And as I put him back, I'll try to show what he does. As you can see, well, look, so he's starting to get more comfortable. Normally he'll try to get out. His cage is pretty bare. That's a little too small for him, but he makes himself fit in there. Not much going on in his cage, and I have discovered that these switches where you can everything on them. I do not like them one bit. It is just loud, and it just all night long. It is annoying, and I'm going to be getting him a new light because that thing is ridiculous. Because I got one that was meant for 75 to 150 watts, and it is just loud. Over here, Blue, he's getting better. He's more get some more weight and size on him. Don't quite know. I think we're going to hang on Blue just because I put so much money into him. My other snake, on the other hand, Luna, I do believe we're gonna sell because I don't want two common or two royal balls. It's just not my thing. And why is this like that now? It's like it's breaking. Strangely enough. Oh, it is. Weird. I'm gonna have to put that on the list of things to do. Oh, ew, why did you poop on your wood? Ew, why did you poop in your wood, in your water bowl? As we can see, Twizzler here is getting quite big. I'm going to have to go ahead and clean her cage out now. She decided she wanted to poop on everything. Pooped on her vlogs, pooped in her water bowl, pooped in everything. You feeling better? Did you get all your poop out? She's like, yep. Yeah, she's a little sassy thing, but she did awesome during the fair. Kids loved her. All the kids loved the color of her. I'm super happy that I got this snake because she's just turning out to be real cool. She's got, like I said, she's a little sassy. She's got an attitude that she'll rattle her tail when she doesn't want to be touched. You are turning a little orange, though, and I wish you would stop that. Stay red. Don't go orange, okay? But yeah, so Twizzler has moved up in her food. I've moved her from once a week with fuzzies to hoppers once every 2 weeks. Just because I don't want to overfeed her. I don't want her to get too big before I get her a bigger cage. That is one thing that's on my list, is I do want to upgrade all the cages and get them front opening cages. I don't like these top opening cages. I've had them for long enough, and it's just annoying to do. Is that right, Twizzler? I should have called her Nessie with how she pops her head out of the... She pops her head out, she looks around and pops back in. But she is a great snake. She's a great corn snake that I hope to have for many, many years, and I may breed her in the future as well. Don't quite know yet. I don't have ambition in doing it. Really, my only reason for wanting to breed those two is to try to make a little money off of them to upgrade everyone. We'll check in with some other reptiles. Over here we got Rango and Godzilla, who did awesome their last fair. They will not be doing another fair just because of how old they are. They're 19 years old, which most leopard geckos only live for about 20, so they're probably about at 20 years old now, and we're probably going to lose them here soon. The talk and the conversation in the family has been possibly getting a crested gecko, since we have another leopard gecko over there, and we have a fat-tailed gecko, and just replacing these two small ones with one bigger crested gecko. So that's something to look forward to, learning everything there is about a crested gecko and what they like, all their eating habits, and what they like in their habitats and everything. But we're going to go ahead and put you back. Go on, get in there. You are stinky. She's going to refuse to go in. I'm going to have to make her go in. just getting them a little hold time. I've given them the last few days off just because of how stressful fair was. It's a lot of holding, a lot of in and out of cages. Still keeping Blue on kind of a quarantine, trying not to touch him until last, just because I don't want that respiratory infection to possibly come back for any of these snakes, because it wasn't expensive, but it was irritating having to give those shots to my snakes and watch them in pain, and the process sucked. I can do a video if anyone's interested in about that video. But yeah, we got lots of things coming up. I'm gonna start breeding season next month. Getting ready for that. Next paycheck, planning on buying a bigger cage for autumn and an incubator to start getting ready for that process. And we will see how it goes. But thank you to everyone that is watching, everyone that's subscribed. If you're new, please give me a subscribe. It helps out. Comment down below on what you would like to see. I have plenty of animals and apparently plenty more coming in the future. And thank you, and I hope everyone has a great day.